Hey.
Hey, everybody. Woohoo!
Welcome, everybody.
Yes. It's been 2 weeks.
The asset has arrived.
Yes, he has. That is
So,
definitely the asset.
yeah,
Go Groove is here in the house.
he is here. Let me scoot over to your... You have a little bit of room there, so you can go over two more.
All right.
I'm trying to get this mic set up so it's easier for you guys to hear us
Yes.
as well. We are live, so which is good.
Oh, definitely live.
Let's let everybody know,
And
too.
we're live. So we're doing
We
good.
are, too.
Woo!
Both good things.
Yes, it is. Both of them are
So
good
we
things.
have someone's already here, already watching us. Hey, who's here?
Who's here? Yeah.
Let's see here. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They haven't made a comment yet, but somebody's already joined us, which is cool.
Cool.
Wow.
We've had a great 2 weeks.
Hey, guys, guess what?
Oh, yes.
Tomorrow is Independence Day.
That's right.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yes. We're definitely independent from somebody.
Yeah, that's true as well.
That's true.
Let's,
But anyway, we've had a great 2 weeks. I mean, we went to
yeah, we just got back from Albuquerque Comic-Con.
Yeah, that was even fun.
Yep, that was a lot of fun.
Oh, heavens,
Are you
yes.
kidding me?
Oh, Dave Skaggs on there.
Hey, Dave.
Hey,
How you
Dave.
doing, Dave?
I think Dave's on there. Great. I'm glad you can come join us this time.
Yeah, Dave. I'm
It was
glad.
great,
Yeah.
and it was also great seeing you while we were down there.
Yeah, there's Dave. Hey,
Yeah,
Dave.
Great seeing you in Virginia.
It was wonderful seeing you guys in Albuquerque.
Devaney.
Yeah, Devaney. We got to see
Yeah.
everybody. Wow.
Yeah, wow, that was cool.
So we got a lot to talk about today.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to talk. We have 2 episodes of Loki to go over.
And 2 things, the Bad Batch.
There you go. That's right.
Oh,
so
yeah.
we're going to have and also I want to talk about Sweet Tooth
Oh, yeah.
since we didn't talk about
I
that.
got a sweet tooth.
You wish you had a sweet tooth. We can't even have chocolate.
Well, I wish I
Isn't
had
that
some teeth.
terrible?
I wish I had some teeth.
Well, even without teeth, you're not allowed to have chocolate because you're allergic. You can't even have coffee.
Oh, yeah, no coffee
Oh, this
either.
is the screen, by the way. If you're looking at it,
Oh, okay.
it's
well,
the one with where the lights at. Just look at it.
That's what that is?
Yep, that's a camera.
That's
Believe
a
it.
camera, huh?
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
Yeah,
I don't know about that one there.
it's small though,
Yeah, definitely smaller. Right?
Yeah.
But imagine being a camera.
and it's high definition camera.
Ooh, it's even better.
Yeah,
Oh, we got somebody else on.
yeah. Darth Sidious is there.
Oh,
Hey,
Darth
Darth
Sidious.
Sidious,
How you
welcome.
doing?
How are you, Darth Sidious?
Hey.
How's your week been?
Hope your last 2 weeks have been great.
Yeah.
Hope you're beating the heat wave. There's no heat wave where you're at. Like there's been here.
Yeah, it's been. Excuse me while I just alert everybody on social media
Yeah.
we're live.
He's alerting everybody. Are we alert? I don't know. That's a whole different story there.
That's true. That's true. But as you can see, the asset arrived.
Oh, yeah.
So we're excited about the asset.
Uh-huh.
This is we're going to go ahead and do a review on Grogu. This is the sideshow version of
Right.
Grogu. So we're going to be doing our own video and review of it and everything.
Mhm.
Thank you, Sideshow, for sending this to us so we could review it.
Yes.
So we're happy about that.
Hot Toys.
Hot Toys is sending us stuff as well,
That's right.
so which is great.
They have a great.
They have a great
but also,
yeah, that Grogu, its ears,
come off
Yep.
and everything else. You can, and they're magnets, so you can put them anywhere you want to. Put them top side of your head.
You could
know?
scare people because the ears come off on the Sideshow
it's really-
version. So,
Which is cool.
Yep.
Did you bring his little ball? Oh, I see. It's over there. Yes, I see. It.
oh yeah.
It's on
Remember, this is his little toy.
It's a little toy. His little knob he likes to play with.
Yeah.
Get your hands out of Grogu's face.
Oh, sorry, Grogu.
He was crying already.
Sorry,
Hey.
Grogurt. Grogurt.
Yeah, well, no, you're not yogurt. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, Mike De La Torre is here. Hey,
Hey,
Mike.
Mike.
Welcome.
Yes. Hi, Mike.
And Mike, we have next week. I'm going to send you. I got you that Ahsoka Tano
Right.
thing, so we're going to send that to you next week. And also, we have the toy that you won from last week.
Right. Unfortunately.
Yeah. And Virginia's here. Hey, Virginia.
Hi, Virginia.
You're right about your wife being scared of that. That's true. That's true.
I'm not gonna scare Devaney. Sorry.
Yeah. I did want to clear one thing up real quick. But I hope the sound is good because we were trying this microphone here. But I did want to clear one thing up. And thank you, Darth Sidious, for pointing that out last week, that love is love. I totally agree with you. Love is love. And I didn't mean it that way. I was a little upset because Jeff was my boyfriend,
That's right.
and now I thought it was gross because I think Captain Richter is gross.
Oh,
I don't think that. I think anybody should be able to love anybody that they want. Love is love.
That's true.
I grew up in the entertainment industry, and
That's
where
true.
where half of us are gay. My cousin, my best friend growing up, and cousin's gay. So I have no problem with that. So that's not what I meant when I said it was gross. I thought it was gross because I think Captain Richter's gross. But
Yeah,
that's all I'm going to say about that. And I was upset because I thought Jeff at Order 66 was my boyfriend.
Yeah, well.
So that upset me.
He traded you. Traded you
He
in.
did. He traded me in.
Into an older
Ah,
guy.
that sucks.
Young guy.
Well, I'm the younger guy. He traded me in for the older guy.
That's right. More experience.
Maybe that's what it is, right? Because you're older, right?
Who knows?
Anyway, I'm not going to bring that up again. But since somebody posted the thing about love being love, I totally agree with you. Love is love.
So do I.
So,
I agree with you on that one
yeah.
also.
That's right. And so this week is going to be a great show. It might be a little bit longer than other weeks because we're going to talk about 2 episodes
Of everything.
of Loki because last week we were at Albuquerque Comic Con,
Which was great.
great. Oh, we had a great
Oh,
time
I
in
had a great
Albuquerque.
time
The
there.
people in Albuquerque,
Were
really
all
great people.
Smiles.
Yes,
They were smiling because they finally get out of their homes and
Yeah.
go to a convention, even if something to
That's
do.
right.
They were, even with people wearing their masks, had smiles on their faces because they're out being free.
that's right. Everybody is happy that
Oh,
they were
yes.
out, with this COVID for the last year and a half. We've been
Yeah.
stuck indoors. So,
I know.
and look, I forgot to change. I have my California Vision Windows T-shirt for my window company
I
on.
got my Marvel one on.
Oh yeah, at least you're going good.
I
Yeah,
don't know if I'm going good or not, but
yeah. Yeah. No, Mike says that Jeff was looking for a sugar daddy.
that's true.
Maybe. That's good. I'm glad the mic is good, so we don't have to go like this and here and back and forth.
Yeah.
And yeah, they said the mic is good.
Good.
So yeah, we got 2 episodes of Loki. Man, that show.
Oh, that's so
That
awesome.
show is really, really
Oh,
getting better.
man.
And of
Oh,
course, the
everything.
Bad Batch.
Getting better too.
Thank you God for Dave
Oh,
Filoni,
yes.
right? Wow, that show is really heating up as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna if you guys don't mind, Grogurt's kind of like distracting me, so I'm gonna
move that poor guy.
I'm gonna move Grogurt real
And he
quick.
does not do the baby dance. The
This
Yoda
one
dance.
does not. This one's too heavy.
No, I want
to
put
do
him
the
on-
magic
I would
hand
put him on the
dance.
floor.
Well, he'll be fine there right now.
It's
It's okay. Well, if he falls, then he'll cry.
Oh, he'll
Wow,
cry.
that's
He'll
a great.
cry,
That is
right?
really a great. Wow, that thing looks real like on the TV
Oh,
show.
I know.
Wow,
Too
that's
bad- too
amazing.
bad The real one's a Muppet or puppet. I mean.
No, it's like this.
Yeah,
It's
I
exactly
know.
like
They still
this.
use-
It's the same size. This is a
They
life-size
still
version.
use the things behind it.
Oh, I'm sure they have the little things. Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. The
Make it
servos
move,
and everything.
make
So
it
everything
move and
moves.
all that
Sure.
stuff, yeah.
Oh yeah. So
Wait till he starts talking.
right.
We're really gonna be in trouble then.
I think you're muted. Did I mute something? Can you guys hear us? Hello. Testing. Can you hear us? Okay. Okay,
Do I?
great. It says Mike sounds good here. Okay, great.
Okay, good.
I just needed to remove them. So wow, these 2 episodes.
Oh man, the last 2 episodes of Loki's been awesome.
It has been.
Oh yeah.
And just so you guys know, the next time we're going to Disneyland for the show and also just to hang out
Oh, yeah,
is going to be what day did we say? June 23rd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
July
So
23rd.
yeah. So if anybody that watches the show is in the area and you happen to be going to Disneyland, if you're there when we're there, we'd love to meet up with you. So we're going to be at
definitely
we're going to be at Disneyland on June 23rd.
not June, July 23rd, not June 23rd. What is wrong with you?
I'm still stuck
my
on July.
God.
I wish it was July, I guess.
I wish it was June still, not July.
My God, you really got me going, man.
Oh, I got you going there.
Yeah, you did.
June.
June,
Oh,
now July. You
man,
got me.
oh,
Now I'm
man.
getting confused like
Oh,
Captain
my
Richter here.
goodness.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, Lord have mercy on you.
Right. Yeah.
Ah,
So, what'd you say, Stan? What'd he say?
I don't even catch it. Bring it up.
Not sure why my name is coming up. The solo show, Stan Solo here. I don't know, Stan. That's just what you have on your little
Yeah.
little thing. So yeah, so July 23rd, we're going to be at Disneyland. I said it correct.
You got it correct. Amazing.
So we'll be there. Let us know if you're going to be in the area. We'll stop by, say hi. We'll hang out with you. Other than that, some news for movie-wise. Of course, we got Black Widow coming out
next weekend.
Yep, July 3rd. Finally, Black Widow. Yes.
How many people saw F9? Please leave in your comments.
Yeah, F9 is out. Yep. We didn't see it yet, but we're going to go watch Fast and Furious 9. Also, just yesterday, The Tomorrow War is out on Amazon Prime.
Right now.
So you can watch The Tomorrow War. We're not going to talk about it today, but next Saturday, we're going to go ahead and review The Tomorrow War along with the newest Loki and
newest Bad Batch.
Correct. So
and who else we're going to watch between now and then?
That's enough. So next weekend, hey, Green Leader's here. Hey, Green Leader.
Green Leader, how you doing?
So yeah, next weekend we're going to do, of course, Loki and the Bad Batch and The Tomorrow War.
Right.
Today, we're going to talk about Loki and the Bad Batch and also Sweet Tooth.
Oh, yeah, definitely Sweet Tooth.
So, which Captain Rickster can't have a sweet tooth because he can't have chocolate or coffee. Well, he's blaming it on teeth, but it's not his teeth because he's getting new teeth.
Yes, I'm getting new teeth.
He still won't be having a sweet tooth because he's allergic to chocolate.
And coffee.
Yeah.
And green peas.
Oh, boy, you just can't enjoy life, can you?
No, I
no
can't.
Chocolate, no coffee. What?
No green peas.
Well, the green peas I could deal without.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. So.
My mom found out about that one.
Yeah. I don't think I'm allergic to anything. I'm lucky. So. No, I'm not Loki. I'm lucky.
He's Loki.
No, I'm not Loki. I'm lucky.
He likes to be mischief.
That's true. You're right about that.
That's true.
I like
it. He got a lot of mischief.
Oh, sure I do. Uh-oh. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll booby trap you.
Oh, yeah. Green Leader says, "Oh man, that sucks, Captain Rickster."
Oh, no, not really.
What about dark chocolate?
I can have white chocolate. I can eat
but can you have dark chocolate?
No.
No.
No dark, no milk, no milky chocolate.
But he can have white chocolate.
I can have white chocolate.
There you go.
I can eat that.
Okay. All right, let's talk about let's start off and talk about Loki.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness, the last 2 episodes at all for sci-fi we have, our rating system is 0 to 5 stars, 5 stars being the best.
Mm-hmm.
If it's 3 stars or less, we don't recommend you stream it or go to the movie theater. Not last episode, but the week before, since we missed it because we're doing the show at Albuquerque Comic-Con, that episode gets 5 stars.
Yes.
I'm giving that episode 5 stars.
I give it a 5+.
5+.
Yes,
okay.
5+.
That's the episode where he just found out that the other Loki, who is called Sylvie, she calls herself Sylvie,
yes.
But it's a female reincarnation of Loki. He chases after her. So that episode, they end up back at the TVA, and she wants to go kill the timekeepers.
Right.
And so they're chasing after each other, and then he ends up going. Why not? Adam O'Brien says, "Why not 6?" Well, because it's 0 to 5 stars, Adam.
Yeah.
So, but that episode definitely gets 5 stars.
5+.
The special effects on that episode, where they went to Lamantis 1, in 2077.
Yeah.
That was great.
Oh, it was. Yeah.
Because he thought of a place to go, and she goes, "Why did you think of Lamantis 1? Oh no!" It's just like really upset about it.
The planet's gonna be destroyed. That's why.
Right. Well, because she was hiding in all these, she could hide. She was hiding in all the
other places,
apocalypses everywhere throughout history of the time zone.
Right.
Adam O'Brien is in Australia.
Oh,
hi, Adam.
Hi, Adam.
Everybody say hi to Adam O'Brien. He's our mate from down under. He's out. He's down there in Australia. Great chap. He has his own show too called The Fanta. No, it isn't The Fanta. The Mullet, I think, is his new one. But he did have a show called The Fanta from Down Under, which was part of Fanta Tracks. But now he's doing his own thing. But Adam's a great guy. Love him. He's a martial artist, fellow martial artist, and just a all-around great guy. One day we're going to meet. We're going to have a great time. Whenever I could come to Australia for a convention.
You're duke it out.
No, we're not.
So he was the best martial artist.
No, that's not what that's about, buddy. You can tell you have no training.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, well, it's pretty evident.
Well, I got my training through the military. That was a little
Well,
different.
there you go. Adam, he got his training through the military,
Yeah,
so
but
he's
mine's a
really
little bit
good.
different. No,
Yeah.
I'm too slow and now I'm fat, so I wouldn't make any. I would be.
Well, look at myself. I'm too slow, fat now.
Oh, you're faster than me still.
Well, not compared to the way I was.
That's true.
I used to be very quick. The quickest was G.K. Holland.
Yeah.
He was the quickest. Yeah.
Still is
So
quick,
yeah. So anyway, yeah. So they're on Lamantis. They're trying to find a way off, and they also need a power source in order to make it work. So at first they're looking around for a power source to try to make the thing that they stole. I forgot the name of it. Mike, you're gonna know it. But at first they're trying to do that and get off the planet. And they finally find a power source, but that lady isn't helping at all.
No.
And
she shoots both of them.
Right. Right.
So that was her answer to the power source.
Right. Yeah. Mike says, "What am I as quick as Teak? No.
Teak was quick.
I'm not as quick as Teak. But yeah, that thing's too fast. So, oh yeah." Stephen Greenleader says he'll be 46 this year and he feels like he's 86. Come on, Greenleader.
Oh, come on.
You're a kid at heart.
I'm older than that. I feel like I'm 36.
Yeah, no, I'm 51 and I feel like I'm like 30, 25, 30.
No,
So
I think he's 15 sometimes.
Well, I just want to go back to those glory 80s.
Dude,
I love the 80s.
Oh, I love the 70s.
So I want to go back. That's why I wish I was 15. Besides that, 15 wasn't that great of a year. I was doing the second Ewok movie. 14 was a better year for me.
14 was better. Okay. So.
But any year in the 80s were good. The 80s were great.
No,
especially the music.
70s was better.
The music
and
of the
music
80s.
Was good in the 70s too.
I didn't say it wasn't good.
Yeah, you did.
No, the music is
great.
I said the 80s is better, but the music in the 70s is really good too.
Oh,
we're going off topic like we always do.
We always do.
But that's why you love us. So
oh, yeah.
they then I don't remember which one it was, but the Ark that's leaving. They decide to go get on the train to go to the Ark.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was the female Loki,
right.
Sylvie, came up with that. So they go off towards the Ark, and they get on. They find a way to sneak on the train.
Well, what helped the guy when she touches him, he becomes.
Well, actually, Loki had an idea that didn't really work. Then
right.
Sylvie had to touch him and enchant him to make it so they believed it. So they got on board.
Yep.
Then later, Loki gets too drunk.
Oh yeah.
And so they end up finding out that they're there and they get thrown off the train. Now they're stuck. The way it was. Well, the whole part was funny.
Yeah, really.
So then I still have that 10-year-old mentality.
That's good.
Green Leader says he still has that 10-year-old mentality. That's always good to have that.
Good. So
they end up getting knocked off the train. Now they got to still walk towards where they got to go. Mm-hmm. They get to where they're going, and then Sylvie tells them that the Ark, like a Noah's Ark thing,
right.
never made it off the planet, so it gets destroyed.
Right. And it was destroyed right in front of their face.
Well, before that happened, they were thinking maybe they could change the timeline and get it to take off and make it so it wouldn't blow up. But they got caught again. It blew up in their face, and that episode ends.
Right.
Great episode, worth 5 stars, guys. Love it. The next episode, which was last Wednesday, because it's on Wednesday. I almost said Friday because of the Bad Batch.
Right.
This last episode takes place with them getting caught. Oh, they're sitting there waiting they're waiting on Lamantis for Doomsday to happen, and they think they're gonna die. Okay, the rating for the last week's episode, this Wednesday's episode, 0 to 5 stars, 5 stars being the best. I'm not gonna give it 5 stars like I did the week before, but it was good. I'm gonna give it a high mark, 4.75.
I'm gonna go higher. I'm gonna go 4.85.
Okay.
I thought it was better. I mean, not as good as last week's.
Right.
But this week's one was actually a little was good, and I enjoyed it. It was really interesting, especially when he held her hands, and then when they went back to timeline, there was a new timeline going up, interrupting the timeline. That's how they got found.
No, Darcidius. I know we confused you because we started talking about the 80s, but they didn't go to the 80s. Sorry to confuse you. Sometimes we go off topic, but Stan says that when did Loki become such a good fighter? Yeah, he didn't think he was.
He's always a good fighter.
He felt it was a little bit off. I thought it was off too. I never thought Loki was that great of a fighter as well. So.
Well, he's Thor's half brother.
Well, he is. That's true.
And
he is Asgardian.
They all trained from the same person.
Yeah, but they didn't really show that side of him that much. That's why it's throwing him off.
But I know he's a great fighter because of the comic books.
Oh, so in the comic books, Loki's a better fighter than in the movies.
Than he is in the TV show, yeah.
Well, the TV show, he did a great job this last time.
Right. But
he's saying it threw him off to see Loki fight because he's not seen him fight like that. But you're saying in the comic book, Loki is a great fighter.
Great fighter, yes, because he and his brother had to stand side by side fighting the enemy.
Right.
Even he is a god of mischief.
That's true.
And god of whatever.
And Mike says they're just trying to change up the temp pad to jump to a different point in time.
True.
Right. That's true.
That I believe.
Stan says he's definitely not a fighter. Look at what Hulk did to him.
The
movies.
The movie's totally different.
Yeah,
they have to do that.
Yeah, he's talking about the movies, but Captain Rickster, to him, he's saying this TV show is more like the Loki in the comics.
Right.
Loki is really a better fighter. That makes sense if he's Thor's brother and he's from Asgard, so that does make sense.
From Asgard, and they all learned by the same person.
Same master.
Yeah, same master.
Right. In the movies, though, he wasn't a fighter.
Right.
That's why he was
not a fighter. He was trying to be something he wasn't going to be.
So this episode, at the beginning of it, it starts where the last one left off. So we're on the latest episode. And what is going on now is they're waiting for the planet to be destroyed. Yeah. But the TVA saves the day. That rhymed. So they save the day, and they see a little spike, so they know that they're there. So they grab them right before we thought that was over.
Yeah, really.
It was done. Wouldn't it have been cool if they showed them die? But Loki's died a lot of times.
Yeah, he died on. I always came back.
Right.
More than once.
Right. Speaking of that, you're about to find out what happened to Loki. So they come back. They finally got him. They put Mobius, his name. He puts Loki in a time loop cell.
Oh yeah,
and that's some funny stuff where they're going back and forth with and where he where he cut the girl's hair, and he had to keep reliving it. Poor Loki, back and forth.
He deserved it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. When he was in a time loop, he did get slapped over and over and over without fighting back.
Yeah, I got kicked where it didn't need to be kicked.
Yeah, that's true. So, and then they put the other Loki, Sylvie, and she's just in a detention area. She's not in a time loop cell. Mobius wants to interrogate the Sylvie Loki, but his boss won't let him.
Right.
We know why, because in the flashback, she's the one that let Sylvie go to begin with.
Right.
So after that, I'm drawing a blind.
After that, remember her and the other lady went to that store.
Right.
And she told her that she was
because she had touched one of the girls and enchanted her a little bit. She saw a little bit of her past life. That's the thing that both Lokis are trying to tell all of them, that they're all variants. All of them.
Right.
They've been lied to from the timekeepers this entire time, and they're all variants that they grabbed.
Right.
So it's all been a lie. And that one main honcho lady who's like, she's badass, that girl.
Of course she is.
Yeah, she goes in and confronts Sylvie, and she is cute.
She's cute.
So she reminds me a little bit of Queen Latifah too, right?
She does. Yeah,
I always had a secret crush on Queen Latifah. Oh, did I say that loud?
Yes. Oh my goodness.
But
there goes Star Wars.
That's okay. No. Anyway, so now she takes her back, and she lets her see more of her past. And Loki is telling Mobius, no, it's all a lie. And of course, he doesn't believe him.
Of course. But he has his doubts.
Of course he does. He could feel it.
Oh yeah, you can see it too in his face.
And Green Leader says the time travel aspect of Loki reminds him of Doctor Who.
Right. Doctor Who's actually.
Yes, it does remind me of Doctor Who.
Doctor Who is
Good
the very
point.
first ones that came out with the time travel.
Right.
Actually, no, it actually came out a TV series.
He also says, do the timekeepers remind you of the wizard from the Wizard of Oz?
Yeah,
he does. They do remind you of that. Yeah, but good catch on both of them. They do remind me of a Green Leader of Doctor Who, and yes, they do remind you of the Wizard,
right?
Stan. So, basically, Mobius decides that something's weird, something's going up, and he decides he's going to go. He goes back in there and he tells Loki he's going to help him. They come out. Mobius stole the time pad from the boss, and he finds out that yes, Loki was right. That they've been he's been lied to basically.
And he also found out that she let the other variant go.
Yeah. So because he stole the pad and figures it out, when they come out, they get caught.
Yeah.
And then a shocking thing happens. If you haven't seen this is a big spoiler. She prunes
Mobius.
She goes like that, and it tells him to prune him, and he's gone. Now Mobius is dead.
Well, we don't know for sure. But
I think he's done. I think Owen Wilson's done.
Owen Wilson's done out of the series, yeah.
So the boss takes both Lokis up to see the timekeepers. But this big fight happens.
Yep.
And in the end, Sylvie ends up throwing her knife and cutting the head off one of the timekeepers, and it rolls down, and we find out that the timekeepers are not real.
No, they're robots.
They're robots.
Yep.
Wow. That's just unbelievable.
I know.
Yeah. So Darth Sidious says Mace Tawani and Queen Latifah. That would be an interesting fan fiction. I guess it would be, wouldn't it? That's funny.
Yes.
Yeah. So they find out that the timekeepers are not real.
Right.
And right as they're getting ready to make their escape, guess what Loki gets killed?
He gets pruned.
The main Loki, not Sylvie, but the main lead Loki gets pruned and is dead as well. But did you continue to watch the credits? Did you watch the credits?
If you didn't,
you missed a big Easter egg.
No kidding.
Because during the credits, we see the Loki wake up again.
Mm-hmm.
So what's going to happen next?
And Loki.
There's not very many episodes left of Loki, right?
2, I think. Right? Was it 8?
I think there was 8 originally.
Yeah, I think there's only 2 left.
So this was 6.
Right.
So hey, Dante's here.
Hey, Dante.
Hey, Dante, how you doing? Glad you could join us. We're talking about the last 2 episodes of Loki.
Right.
And this last episode of Loki, we gave it 4.75 stars, and the one week before, 5 stars. Mm-hmm. Captain Richter gave him 5 stars the week before and 4.85.
Yeah.
So
not because of the comic book series, just because I like what they did with the action, and I also like that big Easter egg at the end.
Right, that's true.
But the script's right on. If you listen to him talk,
right,
the script's great.
Right. Everything's good about this show. They're hitting it out of the park. Oh, yeah. I mean, every week we get to watch a mini movie.
Oh yeah.
And this is a TV show, guys.
Yes.
This is a TV show, and we're watching a mini movie every week.
Yeah.
And they're all like an hour almost.
Yeah, almost an hour, yeah. Which is cool, without any interruptions. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh yeah.
Great. So just straight through, no commercials, no nothing.
Yeah. So that was it for the 2 episodes of Loki. We're caught up on Loki.
Yep.
Now we got to talk about what?
Bad Batch.
Oh yes, the Bad Batch.
Oh yes, the Bad Batch.
Exciting times.
Very exciting.
One of the things we've talked about the last few weeks is we're gonna in the future, before we get started and talk about the Bad Batch, in the future we're gonna help promote up and coming artists,
right?
Science fiction writers. And in the next few weeks, we're going to have this guy on the show. His name is Joseph Madden.
Mm-hmm. Great writer.
Really great writer. Captain Rickster has read all 3 of his books.
I can't wait for
Joseph Madden, and it's called the Starhawk Chronicles, and we're going to have Joseph on the show. And you guys, if you haven't, the reason why we're announcing it again is if you could get the chance to get one of the books and start reading it. So if you guys have questions for Joseph, you could ask them when we interview him. We're still contacting him, but it's probably going to be, let's do it probably the first week of August.
Okay, sounds good.
So that'll give you guys enough time still to get it. There's 3 books, but maybe you could get 1 book, and we'll have
get the first book first, because
right.
If you get the second and third, you'll be lost.
Right. Yeah. Oh, there's only 6 episodes total.
Really?
Wow. It's not 8. You're right. He's right. Mike always knows.
Oh, Mike knows everything.
Yeah.
6. Well, then that was the last episode. Then.
No, that was episode 4.
Oh, 4. Oh, okay. So
that was
2
4
more
now.
Episodes then.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo.
Only 2 more.
Wow.
Hey guys, we live in exciting times. It's
and
great to be a sci-fi fan because it really is.
They put 'em out there.
It's a great time to be a sci-fi fan. Speaking of that, at the latest show, while I was there, I was able to get this.
Oh yes.
Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
So this was a cool find at the show in Albuquerque. So I grabbed it.
And there he is.
Trying to get it to focus.
There you go.
Wow, he's cool.
Cool, definitely cool.
So I'm able to add him to our collection back there.
Yep.
So let's talk about the Bad Batch, guys.
Yes, the Bad Batch was good.
Yeah, let's talk about that. What else can we? We got a giveaway actually. Hold on a second. We didn't talk about the giveaway this week, guys. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Here, Captain Rick, so you can show it.
All right.
This is this week's giveaway.
Oh, this is nice.
Yeah.
This is this week's giveaway. It's a pen, and it's a May the Force be with you, 2021.
It's from Galaxy's Edge.
It's from Galaxy's Edge, which is cool. I like that. Woo, hey, good pen. Hope everybody can see it. Get it kind of closer so you see it.
Yeah, sometimes it's camera.
There you go. Got a good one up there. Yeah, I do want to kill it too, but there you go. A little bit better.
So this is a limited edition there, so from Galaxy's Edge.
Yep. Really limited.
I know, Darth. He said, "How did we get the? How on earth do we get the Jackson figure before we get Mace Tawani?" Right?
Who knows?
That's true, right?
Yeah.
Good point. That reminds me. You guys have mentioned it already, but in the next few weeks, let's go ahead and start the petition to get not just a Mace Tawani.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do a petition to get Mace Tawani, Sindel Tawani, maybe some more Ewoks as well, and a Teak from the Battle for Endor, and a Noah, Wilford Brimley's character. Let's do a petition to get them to make action figures from both Ewok movies.
Right.
I would stand behind that. It's not just about Mace, but I wouldn't mind that. Let's get that petition started. Maybe Captain Rickster could go ahead and start it, and we'll post it on All for Sci-Fi.
Right.
And then you guys could go ahead and spread it out there and try to get as many signatures as you can. Then we'll go ahead and deliver it to Lucasfilm.
Right.
And Hasbro.
Especially
as well.
Definitely give it to the people in Europe, because they definitely would like to have that one.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and set it up. Captain Rickster could do that maybe tomorrow. No, maybe Tuesday, because it's a holiday. Tuesday, we'll get it set up on change.org, and we'll post it on All for Sci-Fi. But not just Mace. I want all the Ewok characters done.
Right.
Would be great. So I know. Thank you guys for saying it. I know you guys would definitely sign up for it.
Mm-hmm.
So we're getting a lot of love for that. So appreciate it, guys. So definitely going to do that and get it going.
Yes.
So you saw this week's prize. So we'll ask a question at the end of the show.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be a simple, easy one, of course.
As usual.
Yeah. So the Bad Batch. Last week was
great.
Common Ground. The week before that, which we missed because we're in Albuquerque. Refresh my memory real quick, because the last week's more in my brain.
I can't remember the name of last week.
Well, last week was Common Ground.
Well,
and
this week.
This week. You're right. It's this week.
It was yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Right. This week was Common Ground, and
something has to do with Omega.
Well, this last one was with Omega. Omega's in every one of them.
Every one of them, yeah. But this one, I think, she was.
No, she was stuck. They left her there in this one.
Well, that one, this one, yes. But wasn't she between two bounty hunters?
Hold on.
I remember.
No, I'm going to tell you right now. Okay, got it. Okay, so yeah. Let's go ahead and start the review process. At All for Sci-Fi, we have a rating system, as all of you know, 0 to 5 stars. And the 2 weeks ago, the one we didn't review was called Bounty Lost.
Oh yeah, Bounty Lost.
And it takes off where Omega was still captured. Remember, 2 weeks ago, the prior one, Omega got captured by Cad Bane.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, love Cad Bane. So Cad Bane makes his appearance in the next episode. He's talking to them, and he wants to meet to exchange Omega for the money credits that he wants. And so it's called Bounty Lost. At All for Sci-Fi, of course, we mentioned the rating system. Bounty Lost 2 weeks ago gets a All for Sci-Fi rating of, I'm going to give it 4.85 stars. It's one of my favorites.
Really good.
It's one of my favorites of the year, actually.
I'm good at 4.8. Sorry.
You're giving it less than me?
Yeah, I'm giving less than you on this.
Captain Rickster just gave it less than me.
Oh, well.
I almost gave it a 5-star.
Yeah,
I came close, but I want to save the 5 stars for ones that really deserve it.
Right.
This one almost got a 5 stars. Bounty Lost is great. Let me tell you why Bounty Lost is so good.
Tell me good.
Bounty Lost is so good because one of my favorite characters showed up again.
Yeah,
Finnick Shand.
Ken Bane.
Yeah. You want to talk about having a crush?
Well, we know you have a crush on her.
Well, because she's Asian.
Of course she's Asian. In real life, she's Asian too.
Duh.
Oh.
But no, because of course Finnick Shand shows up, and they were fighting each other. Cad Bane, Finnick Shand.
That was good. They did.
Yeah.
The fight scenes was good.
Yeah. So what did he say? Did you notice? He said, "Did you notice Cad Bane had a cybernetic head in these?"
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes. I noticed. Yes.
When my wife first saw Cad Bane, she asked if that was Michael Jackson, the way he was standing. That's funny.
No. I think we got something down there below.
Oh, look, a super sticker.
Uh-oh.
Wow. The baby's got to do the baby hand dance. Because he can dance.
That's right.
We're gonna get it. Mike also says, I believe that's from the shootout he had in the comic books with Boba Fett. That's why it's. Yeah,
yes,
good point.
Yes.
I think so. But we got the baby has a hand, got to do the magic hand dance.
Uh-oh. Baby out of retirement.
Here he comes.
He was eating new egg until you got him.
Do the magic hand dance, 'cause I can't dance. Magic hand dance. Ha ha. Ooh yeah. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. 'Cause I can't dance. Do the magic hand dance. Magic hand dance. Magic hand dance. 'Cause I can't dance. Do the magic hand dance. Ooh, ooh, magic hand dance. Ooh, magic hand dance.
All right, nephew. It's okay. Daddy done now. Oh no.
Not those frog eggs again. Oh man. Oh.
Whoop. Change that kid's diaper.
Oh boy.
Oh my goodness, man.
That was terrible. Thank you for your super sticker, Mike. Thank you for helping. So anytime you guys give us any money into the chat, it brings out the baby to do the magic hand dance because he can dance.
Right.
And all the money goes back into the show to help us with our prizes and upgrading our equipment and everything. So that's all about you guys. We appreciate that. Yeah, Bounty Lost. Wow. So it takes place where you see Cad Bane and he's got Omega, and they're traveling and they're going to was that Cloud City that they were on?
I believe it was Cloud City, yeah.
I wasn't for sure. Yeah.
Because the city was in the clouds. I'm pretty sure it was Cloud City.
Yeah, right. Micah let us know because I didn't catch that to know. Of course, they're enjoying the Baby Yoda cracking everybody up.
They are.
Yeah, but so, you're rebuilding a fort soon. Oh, make the Mace's axe. That'd be great. Yeah, so it looks like I thought it was Bespin. I thought it looked to me like Bespin.
Could have been Bespin.
Right. It did. I'm not sure if it was or not. But anyway, so that's where they're meeting to make the exchange. And we find out that Cad Bane was actually hired by who? Who hired Cad Bane?
Geez, I forgot. That's not the lady.
No, not the lady.
No.
The
other
Kaminoans. The
Kaminoans,
from
yeah.
Kamino. They want their asset back. The male version, not Nala Sue, who Nala Sue is played by a good friend of mine, Gwendolyn Yao. Right. We need to get her to come on the show and maybe interview her. She's doing a great job on. We'll reach out to Gwendolyn and see. We'll get her on the show. Sure. Would you guys like us to have Gwendolyn Yao, who does Nala Sue on the Bad Batch, and she was also in the Clone Wars? We'll try to interview her. But yeah, and then we find out that Nala Sue is the one that's hired Fennec Shan,
right?
Because she Omega's like her daughter,
yep.
And she knows that all they're going to do is bring her back and take her because we find out also that Omega is one of the original clones,
right?
She's a first series clone, so she's very valuable. And they need her because to help replicate, and then they're probably just going to get rid of her.
Yeah,
so
that's what they said they were going to do, kill her.
Yeah,
and she doesn't want that to happen.
No,
because she's first series.
She's now Omega's great character.
Got a great mental capacity. Too.
Right, very smart girl.
Mm-hmm.
So smart that she's outsmarts the droid.
That's right.
Cad Bane's droid. She tricks him into letting her out so she could fix his leg. And by the way, that's voiced by Seth Green. I don't know if you knew that.
No, I didn't.
The Cad Bane's
robot?
Not robot. I mean droid.
Droid.
Yeah, I call it robot, but they're droids in the Star Wars universe. So yeah, that's the voice of Seth Green, which is great.
Oh, okay, cool.
Good job, Seth. So she gets out. And Mike's telling us what it is. It's a gas planet of Borovio. Okay. It did look like Bespin though. But
it did, yeah.
Thanks for correcting us as always. We appreciate it. So she tricks him and gets out, but that's short lived because they end up. She gets away, and then Cad Bane runs after her, and then she does, and then Fennec Shan shows up and is fighting Cad Bane, and then she ends up getting on one of those right near the end. She ends up getting in one of those what do they call them when you have to escape?
Escape pods. Like
escape pods. She gets on one of them that takes off, and that's how later the Bad Batch, and she's able to also plug into the communication system, so she's able to let the Bad Batch knows where she's at. So she in essence helps herself escape. That's how smart Omega is.
Oh yes, very smart.
So smart that she basically got herself to escape. And in the meantime, Fennec Shan is trying to convince her. I'm trying to help you.
Right.
But she's not buying it. She doesn't.
She's too smart to buy what he's trying to say.
What she's trying to do. Sure.
Yeah.
Either both of them.
Yeah, they're all lies anyway.
So what ends up happening is she eventually gets plugged into and sends a signal so they know where she's at.
Pick her up.
And afterwards they end up picking her up after she's shooting away from the planet.
And this thing was starting to cut out just before they picked her up. So otherwise, she was going to fall back into the planet, and they
Right.
caught her just before then.
Yep, that's true.
I
Yeah.
remember that part.
Yeah, that's true.
Ugh. Yeah, I remember a little bit more.
Oh yeah. No, Dante was talking about Seth Green. He read somewhere something today about Seth Green being on a Star Wars series. Yeah, that never got released. Yeah, Mike is correct. It's the Detours series, by the way, that you're talking about, Dante. So
it never came.
yeah,
never came
it
around.
hasn't been released, but it's going to be released though. They're going to release it,
Oh, they are.
so they will eventually release it. That's what I heard. So that will come out eventually. The Detours. So now that episode ends, but before that happens, Hunter sits down with Omega and says that how important she is and stuff like that.
Right.
So that's exciting, and how she's a part of the team.
And
So
how valuable she is.
right. So the next episode, which was this last week's episode, is called Common Ground.
Why did you say last week? It's
Well,
this
to
week.
me, it is still last week. It isn't this week. It was
You haven't caught up to this week yet,
this.
have you?
We are talking about this week right now.
I know.
We're talking about Common Ground, but it's past in the past tense. It already happened, so that's why I said that.
Okay.
Technically, you're right, Captain Rickster.
Yeah,
For once,
yeah, it's today's Saturday. And
for once, yeah, it came out yesterday, but it's still in the past. So, yeah, that's what I heard, Mike. That it's coming on Disney Plus.
right.
I heard that same thing. Yeah, it should be coming out soon. So later in the year. Okay, so this episode is called Common Ground,
Mhm.
and what happens is it starts off with they're on the Empire is on one of the planets. What's it called? Ruska, or I'm trying to remember the name of it. So they're on a planet, and they're talking about how they have the senator from the planet, how this senator is going to speak and tell you how it's better that we're all part of the same galaxy. Mumbo jumbo Empire bullshit.
That's
Let's
right.
go through
Oh,
it.
wait. It's a kid show.
I keep forgetting.
Oh, yeah.
BS.
BS
Empire
show.
BS. No. Empire is BS.
Yeah, that's
So,
definitely
so the senator, right as he's about ready to cave in and talk, he
Gets arrested.
he decides that this is wrong, which
Mhm.
it is wrong. But before we jump 100% of the episode, let's give the rating.
true. Oh, yeah,
Okay,
gotcha.
this episode, Common Ground, gets an official All for Sci-Fi rating of, I'm gonna give it 4.5 stars.
Ooh,
I'm gonna-
go better.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna go 4.75.
What is with you? Better, worse? You can't agree with me at all today on anything, can you?
Well, about time for once.
Yeah, that's
It
true.
is.
Right.
You keep complaining. I agree with you. Every week you agree with this
That's
one. You agree
true.
with that one.
But
Why not?
But
Once
Captain
in a while,
Rickster,
I
have your
throw it
own
in there.
opinion. Don't care what I say.
I
Always
have to
give
care what you say. Otherwise,
that-
you got the podcast.
No,
and
you-
start
no,
yelling at me.
never. Never. You can do whatever you want.
Well,
It's
actually, this one-
America.
This one was good, but what I didn't really like about this, I would have gave it more higher grade, is how they left it in the ending. I mean, it's great, but the ending was like not really a cliffhanger.
Well, I mean, they got
something to wait to come out the next week.
Well, that's true. It wasn't like it was where it ended the week before.
Yeah.
Before, you're right. It wasn't.
It was great. I mean, she actually took her smarts and.
Oh, you're talking about So
Yeah.
what happens is this senator ends up not taking the side of the Empire
Right.
and starts to speak out, so they arrest him. He left specific instructions with his droid
Right.
to get help in case something happens to him. Something happened.
Follow it to the letter.
Follow it to the letter, he told the droid.
Mhm.
So the droid contacts Sid
Right. Second sin.
over where the Bad Batch are,
Right.
hanging out, and they hire the Bad Batch to rescue the senator and help him out, basically. They're not wanting to do jobs anymore. They were just talking
No,
about how
they-
they want to hang low and not do
Well,
jobs.
yes.
But Sid says, you still owe me money,
Mhm.
you need to go do it. It's just a simple abstract, go there, get him, extract him, and come back.
Right.
So what they do though is they leave Omega behind with Sid. Bad idea.
Real bad idea.
Bad idea. You don't leave Sid with
Kids.
in a bar
Yeah,
on
definitely
a
in bar.
you know. Anyway, what Captain Richter was talking about is
let's keep going. I will get to that point in a minute.
Okay.
Where she was moping around,
Right.
and she gave her a job to clean the tabletop.
Yes.
And she was just going like this and all bummed out.
Yeah.
Said, "Oh, I can't." You know,
What kid likes to clean, right?
Yeah. And why didn't they take me? I should have gone with them to the mission.
True.
And so, I'm a team member supposedly, and all this other stuff.
Yeah. Why? I'm supposed to be part of the Bad Batch.
Yeah.
She's lucky. I'm a
and
Bad
all
Batch.
this negativity, and all the customers were leaving.
Right. So she ends up. Sid is playing a game, the famous game, of course, Let the Wookiee Win, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she knows how to play the game. So she's telling Sid what to do, but Sid won't listen. And so Sid ends up finding out she knows how to play really well. So she gets her to play for her for money.
Mm-hmm.
And
got her 30% for doing it herself.
Right. And she said, "No, I'm not doing it for 30%. This is how smart Omega is. 60%.
60 and got 60%.
That's right. She hustled Sid, which is great.
Which is really good.
So, in the meantime, going back to the planet, they go to rescue the senator, and they have all these great scenes. It's great, you know. They get shot down. They capture one of the walkers, and they get in it. And then it gets shot, and then they have to fix it. And then they go into this. The senator tells them to go into this corner, and they think that it's a dead end. Why are you telling me? But no, it has underground passageway, so they could escape. So he helps them escape, and then eventually they end up escaping. And the senator doesn't want to go, but he says, "No, you didn't need to go and live another day to fight another day." So they convince them to go. They go back to the planet, and when they get back to the planet, they find all this commotion and all these people in the bar because Omega's playing the game and she's winning. Big time. And they find out that Omega won. Remember all the money that they owed Sid? Omega won all the money. They don't owe Sid anything anymore. And like Captain Richter said, there is no cliffhanger on this one like it was. So we don't know which direction it's going. They're probably going to start some new arc. So I'm thinking this next week's episode is going to be very different, which would be great.
Well, hopefully they'll show the scene where she beats him. Yeah, because the captain and her are now playing that same game, so she'll never be left behind again. Remember?
That's right.
At the very end, and so they see him sitting there, and they start playing, and then they cut the thing off.
Right.
So no one knows who won.
Yeah, no, Omega. Yeah, Mike, you're right. Omega's great at strategies.
Oh yeah,
which is what we find out. So we kind of know what's going to happen with her character in the future. They're kind of setting it up.
Mm-hmm.
Again, brilliant writing, guys. For them to set this stuff up in motion. They're talking about strategies. So later, Omega is going to help probably some major strategy here in the future concerning helping them escape. And the one thing that I liked about the end of this episode, the Captain Richter, is Hunter said, "We're never going to leave you alone."
That's
again.
Right.
That I liked. Because Omega, she is a bad batch, so don't leave her. Don't leave her alone anymore.
No. She's definitely a bad batch girl.
Yeah.
Hey, that had to be a good spinoff, huh?
What?
Bad Batch Girls.
Bad Batch Girl.
Yeah.
Hey.
That'd be a good spinoff.
Hey, Disney, if you're watching, Bad Batch Girls.
And Omega is the leader.
Yeah. Last week there was no cliffhanger either. It's just ended with them escaping Cad Bane.
Well, that's true.
That's true. You're right. Star Wars Vision special literally just dropped. You should do a live reaction. Separate Japanese short films. Okay, we'll check that out. Phantom RX, thank you. Star Wars Vision special look. We'll go ahead and check that out then. Thank you for pointing that out. We'll go ahead and check it out. This week's prize, by the way, is from Galaxy's Edge. This special limited edition, May the 4th be with you. So this is this week's gift. So yeah, I mean, it was I'm looking forward to seeing where we got a lot of episodes left, so we're looking forward to seeing where it's going. That's this week's episode of The Bad Batch.
Actually, we have a great next week.
Oh no.
because I can't wait to see Loki, his next episode, and I can't wait to see the Bad Batch next
Well,
episode.
and we're gonna next week. We're also gonna review the Tomorrow War,
That's right.
which we're telling everybody to watch this week, so
Right.
you could help next week. You could join in
Give us a
on the
comment.
review.
Yeah.
So watch to the Tomorrow War this week because next week we're reviewing it. Well, that's it for the Bad Batch. Yay! We have one last movie we're going to talk about. I did tell you guys it was going to be long. Thank you guys for staying with us. We've been on almost an hour already,
Woo.
but we're not done yet.
Yes, that's true.
Okay, let's talk about Sweet Tooth.
That's not your own Sweet Tooth. This is movie, Sweet Tooth.
Sweet Tooth is a Netflix series
Yes.
that's on Netflix.
Mhm.
Remember how many episodes it was? Was it like 8?
It was
I think
only 8 episodes.
it was 8 episodes, and it was made by Warner Brothers,
Right.
and I understand it was based off a comic book.
Yeah, DC Comics.
I did not know
I
that.
have not been able to find out which one it is yet. I think it's Animal Man, but I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that one because I'm not much of a DC fan. But I will definitely see if I can find out which one it came from. I've been looking for it, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. So let's talk.
Maybe someone here might know what DC is.
If anybody knows what it is, let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so let's talk about Sweet Tooth. I wasn't into it in the beginning. The first episode, I'll be honest,
Sucked.
I was not that into it.
No.
But as the episodes continued, I thought it was just okay. It was pretty good in the beginning, but I just wasn't into it. I don't know why. But as it went along,
DC.
the acting was so good.
Yeah.
The characters, the boy playing Sweet Tooth, the introduction of that other guy who was protecting him,
Mhm.
and as it moved along, and then how they got together with these other people that were trying to protect humans that were animals, and as it went along and introduced the characters, it got better and better and better, and it really, by the end of the show, and they kept introducing new characters all the way to like 3 or 4.
Really?
Yeah, Big Man. Big Man is a character that came in.
Yeah.
But as it kept going on, and then we got that other character lady who went to the zoo
Yeah.
and started the zoo, and she had a child as well that somebody gave her to raise, who was a pig,
yeah.
right?
Pig, yeah.
And then she started accepting other orphans that were animals, and
Right.
it just got better and better and better all the way to the end. That last episode just shocked me. I thought it was done, but
It's
let's.
not. I can't wait to see the.
I
next
can't
season.
wait until season 2 of
Two
Sweet
comes
Tooth.
out.
Now I'm really into this show.
Really?
So at All for Sci-Fi, as you know, our rating system is 0 to 5 stars. 5 stars, of course, is the best. We're going to just give the whole season its official rating right now. 3 stars or below, we don't recommend it. But I'm going to give Sweet Tooth the entire season. I'm going to give it 4.75 stars. I think it's higher than you thought I would give it. It's not a 5-star rated
No,
show.
definitely
Maybe there
not.
was one episode that was 5, but overall it was better than even 4.5. So 4.75 stars. What do you give it?
I'll agree with you. I'm not much of a DC fan, but I agree with this. Was actually probably one of the better DC TV series I have watched.
All the DC TV stuff is great. It's the movies that are terrible.
Yeah, they're trying to match up with Marvel, and it's never going to happen. But the only good thing in the DC movies
Right.
was Wonder Woman.
Well, I
That's
kind of
the
liked
only thing.
Aquaman a little bit
Aquaman
too.
was good. It could have been a little bit
Mike
better.
just says that he just believes it's a comic series. It's called Sweet Tooth,
I looked it up and I didn't find anything that said Sweet Tooth. But,
and of course, Green Leader's talking about the big twist at the end. Yes.
Oh yeah.
So
It was a good
basic,
twist.
yeah, it was a great twist. But the entire, I highly recommend it. It's getting
yeah.
4.75 stars.
Both
What
of
did
us.
you give it? You gave it the same?
Yeah.
Guys, it just gets better and better and better. And the special effects are great. The way they did it made them look like human and part
Mhm.
animal.
Yeah.
All of it was, even the cute little one that was like a rodent, like a groundhog.
Yeah, like groundhog. Yeah.
It was less human. All of it.
More groundhog.
Right,
So see what happened is that a virus came along
right.
and started.
So let's talk about that. Go ahead.
And started killing the humans off, and when they had babies, the babies started turning half.
They're
human,
mutating.
half,
Correct.
to half a human and half animal,
Right.
which is kind of strange but funny. But okay, but that is what happened, and then
Right.
they go out and they formed these humans who didn't get killed and didn't get sick or whatever.
Right.
Started hunting these babies down to kill them because they're
because they
bad
thought
species.
that the
They
babies
brought it.
brought the virus, but no one's really sure whether they both came at the same time. They don't know
Right.
which one came first. I think the virus came first.
I think the virus came first and then made.
But what we find out is it was all accidentally released. And it was made in a lab.
Yeah.
Is what we ended up finding out.
Yep.
And Sweet Tooth's mother created all that. And Sweet Tooth is like the origin or like the number one or whatever they call it, the prototype. He was the zero case, the first one that was half animal, half human.
But he was not born from a human.
He was
person.
not.
He was actually
Grown in a lab.
test tube baby.
Right.
So he was grown in a lab. The rest of them came out.
And the virus, I think, came from somewhere in Alaska or somewhere.
Something like that, yeah.
Right.
Alaska.
And they were just messing around, and they caused all this to happen.
Oh, yeah.
But we find this out as the series goes. It's so brilliant the way this writing of the show is, because we don't find that out until real late, like the last couple episodes about the lab.
Yeah.
It's just basically the first parts of it are about survival, like what happens if there's a virus. And it made me think about COVID, because we sit here with COVID in the last year, and here this movie's about a virus. And what if that happened in real life and we have half human, half babies out there right now?
Well, thank God it didn't happen through this virus.
What if it really did happen, and in the next couple months we're going to have half human, half deers, and half babies and pigs? No, I'm just joking. Had you guys going, didn't I?
I didn't think God was going to let that happen yet. But man-made could be, yeah.
Yeah, imagine that if this became real life. Is this? Remember that one kid that just got out of the dentist? And he goes, "Is this real life?"
Yeah.
Remember the viral video? Yeah, that would. Mike agrees. He says, "Yeah, the DC shows are great." Yeah, and Green Leader says, "Geez, imagine that." Yeah, if that really happened.
Yeah. Oh,
Wow.
We'd really be in trouble.
We would be, but I'm just telling you guys, go watch Sweet Tooth if you haven't seen it.
Very good.
Virginia, our longtime friend, and that's been helping us with everything the longest time. That was her suggestion.
Right.
So thank you, Virginia, for suggesting that we go see Sweet Tooth. Yeah, and Stan says, yeah, it would happen just as soon as the vaccines kick in.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Then wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding. Huh?
So, Sweet Tooth, I definitely recommend. Music is great.
Oh, yes.
Special effects are great. Makeup effects. I think this should win some.
Good.
I think it should win some awards.
It probably will.
I think it needs to. It needs to.
That's what the
Emmys.
Yeah.
Emmys are for TV,
It
so
probably should be.
it should win for
good,
best special effects makeup for sure on those kids. It really deserves it. Just like when we were watching that one movie that about the fashion.
Oh yeah.
And that lady should win an Academy Award for
Cruella.
The fashion. That lady deserves an Academy Award.
She definitely does.
Great,
An Oscar on that one.
great costumes and everything. So I hope Cruella wins.
Oh, I do too.
So yeah, go out and watch it. It's the Sweet Tooth is definitely worth it. So basically, throughout the series, it's what this kid is trying to do. At first episode, you see him with his dad, and they're trying to survive, and then later, there's someone finds him, and the dad goes out and ends up
Killing him.
getting killed because he's trying to save his kid and not let them think somebody's there.
Right.
So eventually the kid does take off. Oh no, the big man shows up.
Big man shows up.
And he ends up, following this big man, and then you go through their adventures, and then and they're introducing different parts of the world. Like you have that doctor who's trying to save his wife, who as well, who has the disease but has never died from it, the virus.
Right.
And then you got, it's just so complex. It's really just a really great show.
Well, there's a second wave going through right now. That's what
Right.
they're talking. It's like we're having the second or third wave now here
Right.
with the Delta virus.
The variant, Delta variant.
Yeah, so this variant virus is coming through.
Is
again.
the Delta variant from the COVID virus somehow
Yeah,
related to
it's related
to the
it.
variant from Loki and the Timekeepers, and this is all some big mixed thing, and we're all gonna wake up someday.
Well, probably so,
I'm
yeah.
just joking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeez, my mind's working overload today.
Yeah, the man of mischief.
You did say that earlier, didn't
Yes,
you?
I did.
I'm trying to create some mischief for you
Definitely.
to live up to it.
Oh, don't worry, he will do that for you.
Stan Solo says he's about done watching Ragnarok. Ragnarok was great
It
too,
was another good show.
and he's gonna watch Sweet Tooth next. So definitely take a
Mhm.
chance and watch it. So
Don't forget to watch the movie Ragnarok too. You'll also like the movie also.
right. And Stephen Green says he needs an award for being so good looking. Oh, okay.
Oh, thank you.
Well, thank you. Yeah.
Too bad I don't get him out for podcast.
Right.
He'd be the funniest one of them all.
I don't know. So.
Anybody who says it's June 23rd, we're going back to Disneyland. It's got to be fun.
Oh. Let us know too, guys. If you guys are anybody's in the area on July, not June.
Not June.
July.
July 23rd.
Since you just said June just now.
I thought that's what you said earlier.
Yeah, but you just said it too.
Well, I
just
said
now.
it because we were
Oh,
laughing
you're joking about it? Okay. So definitely check out Sweet Tooth. Next week, we're going to talk about the newest episode of Loki and Bad Batch, and we're going to talk about the Tomorrow War. So make sure you guys watch it. This is this week's prize. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you guys for staying with us. It's been over an hour now. But let's go ahead and I'm going to ask the question, and then I'm going to go get the paper to write down the answers. So you guys aren't waiting.
Not the answers. The names who get the right answers correct.
Boy, you really got me
Ooh,
discombobulated today.
Man, this is Saturday.
I know.
What's going to happen tomorrow?
Uh-oh. I'm going to be in big trouble.
No kidding. Someone's going to hang you tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, July 23rd is the opening day of the Olympics.
That's true.
Wow.
Don't stay home and watch that stuff. Come to Disneyland.
Yeah, well, come to Disneyland.
You want Olympics? Go to Disneyland. We'll show you Olympics.
Yeah.
Of all different nations.
Okay, so the question, and the first 5 people to get the right answer will write your names down, and it's the first 5 people on our screen, guys.
Right.
Not your screen. The first 5 correct answers on our screen will write your name down, put it in Captain Rickster's lucky hat, and you'll have a second chance. So the question is, we'll see who gets the answer right. The question is, earlier today, we talked about a movie that's opening up next week. It opens next Friday on July 9th. What is the name of that movie? Just the name of the movie. You guys got 1 minute. I'll go name the movie that's opening next week on July 9th.
Yes, let him go get the paper and pen so he can write. Well, I don't know about the writing part, but he'll get the names correct. And I'll try to pick up the right name for the hat. Whoever wants this beautiful pen he's got right here. But no, everything. I mean, this whole week is going to be excellent.
Okay, let's see.
So
Are we
next
getting some
week will be
answers in
excellent.
here? Yeah, we are getting some answers. Cool.
Yes, you are.
Okay, guys, giving you 30 more seconds. Of course, I love this answer. This answer of the movie that's coming out next week is called Caravan of Courage.
That's right.
Wow. That's a great guess.
Yes, that's going to be the.
And the next one, this one's pretty funny too. Forrest Gump too.
That'd be good.
That'd be great. Some pretty cool answers there. 2, 3. Okay, let's see who gets it next. Okay, we actually have 5 answers. Wow, 5 people.
Yes, 5 people. That's
More than
good.
5 people did answer it, but I wrote down the first 5 correct answers.
Right.
Okay, let's go ahead and talk about it. The movie that's opening next July 9th
Right.
on Friday is
Black Widow.
Yeah,
We've been
the
talking
movie.
about it for months.
Yes, the movie we can't wait to see.
I know.
And,
finally got a date to open up on the theaters.
Oh, excited! I
It
can't
will
wait to
also
go see
be
it.
on the HBO Max too. No, not next.
Is it going to be on it? Is it
It'll be
gonna...
on Disney Channel.
Okay.
Disney Plus.
So the first correct answer was Stan Solo, said Black Widow. The second correct answer was Dante, said
Yep.
Black Widow. Green Leader said Black Widow.
Mhm.
Of course, we got Caravan of Courage and Forrest Gump, and then Darth Sidious said Black Widow, and the 5th person is Phantom RX. So
right,
I have
cool.
written all 5 of your names down. All 5 of the names down, and we're getting ready to draw this out of Captain Rickster's hat.
Good pair of scissors.
That's okay. Yeah, well, I could use scissors, huh?
Be a lot better for you.
You think it'd be faster?
Faster and better and more neater.
Oh, who cares about whether it's neat? As long as you can read their name.
Oh, it's how I decide to pick them up.
Okay. Okay, here we go. I always make them the same size anyway, so that you don't just.
Name ain't too long.
No, I'll shorten the name a little bit, but I want to make sure they're all the same size. So, anybody out there have any plans for tomorrow? Anybody barbecuing tomorrow since it's the 4th of July?
You can invite us over.
Captain Rickster,
Just kidding.
you're always invited, but I'm talking about if anybody here has,
That's what I'm saying.
anybody else here has any plans? Are you guys going to go out? What are you doing? You're going to watch fireworks? I know here in LA, we're not allowed to have fireworks, but it seems like everybody has fireworks.
Yeah, anyway, yeah.
So
They're going off all week.
yeah, they go off way too much. Make sure everything's the same size.
Ah! Oh, yeah. I'm looking to see the TV no more.
Oh no.
Oh no, my bald head.
Hey, it just happens with age.
I know. It's like sunlight.
You're funny. Okay, so we got Darth, Green Leader, Phantom, Dante, and last
At least.
Stan. Okay, let's mix them up. Okay, wait before you do it. Let's see what we're doing here. Let's see what people are doing. Okay, Phantom. Dante is going to be watching fireworks.
Cool, cool.
Phantom is going to do a barbecue and a friend's birthday. Happy birthday to your friend,
Right, yeah.
Phantom. Stan is in Canada, so he's just going to try to catch Disneyland fireworks online somewhere.
That's cool. Actually, CNN's going to be better.
Green Leader is going to go to his mother's house to have hamburgers and hot dogs and s'mores. I love
good
s'mores. Who
s'mores,
doesn't
yeah.
that? Fireworks for the kids. And Mr. Mike is going. He's got that pin when he went to Disneyland on May the 4th. It's awesome. Oh, but they're going to have a pool party. Great.
Oh, cool.
With his nephews and their kids. First time since the
Since
pandemic.
pandemic.
Great.
Hey,
That's going to be
yeah.
wonderful to have family over since the pandemic. Let's go ahead and draw it. May the force be with you, whoever the lucky winner is. And the winner is Darth.
Darth Sidious. All right.
So Darth Sidious, you won this week's pin.
Sorry, Mike.
Sorry, Mike. Well, he
tried.
well, no, he wasn't in there.
Oh,
He already had the pin. That's why he said Caravan of
yeah.
Courage. So he
Okay.
already had the pin. But Darth, congratulations. You have the special. It's a limited release. So there's not very many of them, but congratulations on your prize. This will go out on Tuesday in the mail to you. And also, Mike, I'm going to be sending you the Ahsoka Tano and your gift next week as well,
Right.
Tuesday. So we had to play some catch up after we got back to work, but the
Lot of
force
catch-
is
lot of catch
the
up.
force is strong with you. Yes, it is, Darth. The force is definitely strong with him. So and it's a great pin. You're gonna love it. So
Mhm.
excited, great, excited. So great, that's great. So Darth, I'm happy you won. So and thank you guys for joining us
Yeah.
again for another week of our live webcast on All for Sci-Fi. I'm Eric Walker.
I'm Captain Rickster.
Yes, and today is July 3rd. Tomorrow is our Independence Day. If
Right.
you're in America, in Canada, it's not you probably have Independence Day too, so you know how special it is. But at All for Sci-Fi, we always say, please just do one act of kindness this next week, no matter what it is, whether it's something simple, helping someone else out, paying it forward, because one act of kindness spreads. That's my belief.
Oh, yes.
And as always, may the force be with you. live long and prosper.
Mhm.
Speaking of that, I heard the Picard season 2 is going to be coming out in January of next year,
Right.
and it has Q in it, which is great. So we'll talk more about that next week. And God bless all of you guys. Stay safe. Wear your mask if you're around too many people. Let's get through this. You got something else to say, brother?
No, make sure you get vaccinated. That way we can.
It's your choice if you want to get vaccinated
or not. But even still, with the vaccinations, going to help you out a lot better than not being vaccinated. There's nothing wrong with the vaccination. I mean, I got it, and he got it.
I got the. We're all vaccinated. And my dad got. Everybody I know is. All my family's vaccinated. Yeah. So.
And all mine too. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Have a great 4th, everybody.
Yes.
Like Darth Sidious. Congratulations, Darth Sidious, as well. And Nano, like from Mork and Mindy. That's kind of cool. Shabbat.
80 show.
Yeah, that 80s again. Take care, everybody. We'll see you next week. Remember to watch the Tomorrow War this week, and we look forward to seeing you next Saturday at 3 o'clock. Take care.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.